My name is Jack. I'm 11 years old, and I'm fighting on this home show for Tony, who obviously died in Osset, and I'm doing it so I can still make him proud anyways, and try to achieve in life where I can go professional and be able to just become famous and this year. It's really important for my family and me because I really want to do good, which will obviously make my family and Tony still proud of what I do, and in the show for everyone around, especially my mum and my stepdad Kane, and Wayne, who tries to help Tony, but it didn't succeed, but still just do it for him, obviously, to just make me happy so I can just do fights for my life. I'm fighting a Southpaw kid, but I forgot his name.
And who's going to win?
It ain't a win, it's just a skill, so hopefully we both do good and just can't wait to on home show.
I want to be involved in this event because my coach's cousin got stabbed and I want to show support.
So you're the headline fight and you've only been fighting a year. How does that feel?
It feels amazing, especially as a female boxer.
And who's the girl that you're fighting against?
Lulu Cullen. She's York champion and national champion twice.
And who's going to win?
Me.
My name's Kane Adams, 30 years old, been boxing at this gym for the last 20 years maybe.
Are you fighting now or?
Yeah, I'm not fighting at the minute, I've packed it in and I'm coaching kids at the minute.
Nice.
I think an event like this is important, it keeps kids off streets, get some off streets, gives them a bit of activity, something good to do, and it's for what we're doing as well with this knife crime. It builds a bit of awareness as well.
My name's Fraser and I'm a boxer at White Rose. I've been boxing since probably about June. Started coming off once a week and now I'm here 4 times a week probably.
Nice. What is it about boxing? What do you get from it?
For me, Sherry got me into it and then just sort of caught the bug for it. And then, yeah, it's just gone from there really.
Okay. And you're fighting at the event?
I am, yes.
Yeah.
An event like this is quite important both for boxing and for charity, purely because to raise awareness for knife crime, which is always very, unfortunately, a big topic at the moment, and boxing in general for mental and physical aspects you get from it just by doing it, coming training, it gives you something to focus on. It's been great for me anyway.
Do you think if more young people, or not even just young people, more people involved in knife crime took on boxing instead, do you think the discipline that comes with it would reduce knife crime?
Yeah, certainly, to be fair. There's a lot, there's times where, you just know you could take care of a situation, but instead you just sort of walk away and, yeah, I do believe that. Right on cue.
I'm Sherry, I run the club. I boxed here when I was 23. I was just involved in a white collar, charity boxing. And I knew who I was going to get matched with. I thought I'm going to get banged here. So I just come down here for some extra training, and that's when John asked me to box amateur for some reason. So I had a bit of a short spell at amateurs. I had 5, I think, boxed for Leeds, Beckett Union, what have you, championships. But then I had another baby and lockdown, what have you, so John asked me to start coaching, so I started the coaching, and then after lockdown, John wasn't really going to open the gym back up because obviously we had to start from scratch. So I just said, well, if it's just a case of opening a door, then I'll do it. But obviously, it's a bit more of an opening door. But I do love it. I'll continue. Obviously, we were going to have a show. We were going to have a show anyway in November, which would have been my first show that I've organised. Unfortunately, in September, I were actually at the gym coaching when I got a message to say that something had kicked off. So we went down, and my cousin were there. And anyway, long story, ended up getting stabbed and killed, and me and my other half, we had to do a CPR on him, and there were no saving him, unfortunately. So I thought, what better way to raise awareness than to make it sort of all about him, in memory of him. I want to keep his memory alive. It's his funeral the day before the show, so I see the show as a bit of an extension of his funeral, if you like, and just a chance to really celebrate his life, as well as raising awareness. You know, people, when you think, oh, I'm going to go confront whoever, they might have a knife. Is it really worth it? Is it worth it? Because I wish more than anything that I could have talked him out of doing what he did. And in all honesty, I were there with him. I said, yeah, you know, they need to be taught a lesson. Off you go, sort of thing. You know, sorting his issues out. But then he got killed, and sometimes these issues are just minor. Don't need to confront them. Just let it go over your head. Enjoy your life, because you could be killed. You know, you could be dead tomorrow. You could be dead in an hour. You don't know. And yeah, I just obviously don't want anyone to make the same mistake he made. And if I can just save one person from doing that, then, you know, I will be happy. And at least I know that he hasn't died for nothing.